Hello, this is Palico Page and welcome back to another episode of Cures Expedition 2. I'm not going to lie, we're not in a good place right now. I mean, good old Alex Law, is it? Oh, and Law Alexandra. She lost all her crew last time around. I say crew, it were her faithful companions, all of Technicolor beauty and animaliness, and I've had to go back to using humans, which, let's face it, is a bit awkward. They tend to have thoughts of their own. I mean, it's very hard to keep them in check, which is very, very annoying. But hey, we've still got Juby, so not all is lost. We have, however, spent all our tickets and prepared ourselves for the final expedition in 1891. So, well, let's stop delaying the inevitable, shall we? And just crack on. So, what do we have here? Recover the treasure. Follow the map you copied from stone circles on a previous expedition to find legendary treasure. So we've got Archipelago, Caverns, Jungle, Highlands or Celestial Shores. It would appear that we would get extra fame for going via the Highlands. However, this is a brand new team. I don't know how they're going to work well with each other. I'm thinking we stick to what we are most comfortable with, which this time around will be the Archipelago. We can stick to the beaches, very low on sanity compared to the others. And, well, let's just try and get a bit of alignment within the group, I guess is what I'm trying to say, and see how well they gel together before we go throwing them into DLC, which is invariably harder. I mean, you come across the Loch Ness Monster, that's it, game over. But hey-ho, I digress. Let's crack on with the Royal Avalon. It was my last night in Paris, and I decided to celebrate over drinks. The evening before we were to depart, I spent a pleasant evening with the trek. Some in my party were already noticeably feeling the effects of imbibing. Poor Henry Durand clapped me on the shoulder, declaiming that I was a fine, fine lady. He suggested that surely I'd be happy to stand to the crew drinks for the evening. Oh, I see your game. I hesitated. Every franc in our budget could be vital in the days ahead. Could I spare the money on such luxury? I don't know how much it's going to cost me. I don't know how much it's going to cost me. I presume 10 francs. Yeah, 10 francs. But increased loyalty, we're probably going to need that. Poor Henry certainly didn't need more to drink, but I wanted to raise the crew's spirits. He thanked me profusely, raising a glass to my health. Hey! You're all going to die on the trek, so enjoy it whilst you can, bud. We had a rollicking good time that night, and though poor Henry looked a bit green around the gills the next morning, everyone's spirits were high as we departed. Oh, it all went according to plan. If only they knew. If only they knew what happened to my 2 dogs and tortoise. Don't tell him, please. Don't tell him. My ship arrived, encountering a small supply vessel. The Royal Avalon Society had provided me with a modest budget to outfit my trek. What we got? So, we have an amulet bag. We got our staff ready to rock, and a butcher's knife, and a naval flare. We don't really have that much, in all fairness. I mean, we got 2 medikits. I'm thinking we just aim for as many whiskers as we can. And a chocolate for my trouble? Or do I go for some provisions? It's a difficult one. I mean, there's not a lot more I can buy with 14. That could be pretty useful in itself. I mean, I do like carrying a torch. That's the only thing. It leaves me with 8. Oh, lordy. Can I afford that? No. Can't do anything with 4, can I? Keep the change, you filthy animal. My provisions chosen. I consider if there was yet more to be done before I land on the island. Well, let's get some water. You never know. And, well, let's go meet our doom. The map I had copied from the stone circles on a previous expedition had led me to this island. I felt my heart beat with anticipation as I drew close. The map had not only led me to this island, but warned that it was hidden in a cave that was guarded by a fearsome beast. Not only would I have to find the cave, but I would need to somehow deal with the beast if I were to retrieve the treasure. So realistically, we're going to have to try and get the tribe, whatever the tribe is, natives if you will, onto my side. Well, let's go get some butterflies first. Salamanders. They're a fun species. But before we do that, got anything interesting for me, Juby? Cocoa leaves! I will take them. We encountered a small hunting party in the wild. They approached cautiously, spears at the ready, radiating suspicion. I felt pinned by their stares. Perhaps they had never seen a Westerner before. The leader demanded to know what our intentions were. Beg to go in peace. Not really my way of playing. Oh, greens aren't good. Blues are just as bad. Or offer to help for the hunt. Who knows? Oh, boom. They welcomed me to their hunt and I proved myself valuable when I managed to take down a wild animal on the run. They cheered my success and we shared the spoils of the hunt. Cool. They hunters stood stoically before me as I considered what to do next. They were clearly eager to keep moving. We're on 1, are we? I mean, we could gift them stuff. Do you want the meat? And maybe a flush powder? Can I have a meat pack? 2? Oh, no, just the 1. That's fine. I dig it. You like your meat. Anticipating further contact with these people, I offered a gift. They accepted it gladly, surprise and warmth showing on their faces. The hunters did not want to tarry further. They disappeared silently into the wilds, and soon it was as if they had never been there at all. Cool. Not a bad first impression. And we do have a question mark we can go to. Or 2. Well, it'd be interesting to see where the other ferry stations are, at the very least. The sea turtle let out a strange croaking noise as I approached the strange structure. The ferrymaster laughed hoarsely and asked where I'd like to go. Just the 1. Oh, this is new. Where else are we? Oh, I like this. I much prefer this. This is great. There's no getting upset on where you're going now. You know exactly where you're going. That is good to know, but I'm not going to take it right now. Thank you very much. Nice update. That's a big turtle. I considered if it was if I want to take the ferry. No, we're fine. But thank you very much. Thanks for the offer. Oh look. The smell as I entered the village was intense, and even the villagers looked discontented. It seemed that the low tide had brought a bit of olfactory unpleasantness with it. Ugh. 7 smiling locals welcomed me as I entered. Okay. Cool, Daddy-O. Let's do a quick trade. Oh, they like their gold. More importantly, they don't like their weapons. That I could do with. What would you want for that? What was it, 32? I'm sure we can get close to 32 off this. Can I have any of that back? No. You know what? I dig it. That's fine. I mean, I know... Oh. It's all very cheap. It's all very cheap. I mean, if I gave him that, that'd be another 5 of those, right? No? That's about as even as we're going to get, I think. I'll take it. I will take it. So, Who's going to get the big spiky baton? 50% increased damage when using melee weapons. So what have we got here? 5, 5, and 12, but it's a self-stun. Compared to 7, 7, 7, 12 and a self-stun. Yeah. So you get that. You've got your own weapon anyway, so really, that's for you. Everyone's got a weapon. Hooray for that. Hooray for that. Okay, let's meet with the ruler. He might... I was met with a stony silence as I entered the chieftain's hut. I wonder whether I just walked into a deadly trap. The chieftain looked at me with disdain. Z let me know that their tribe was wary of outsiders who had caused them much grief. Oh. Well, I do apologise, Chiefy. Do you want to learn about the tribe? Or do I recruit? Oh, I can have a giant tortoise. I asked if it was possible to gather any who were bold enough to join my cause. That's a cause. Yeah, I'll take the tortoise. Tortoise slowly moved to my side and nuzzled her head into my hand. I decided to call her Missy Peter. Oh. That has worked out very well for us. And let's ask about the lost treasure. I asked one of the villagers if any knew about the lost treasure. Eventually I found a person who nodded sadly as I described the legend. Z did not know where to find it, but the tale was well known, and the beast that guarded it had killed many who had wandered too far from the village. Unfortunately, they had not yet located the lair of the beast. Perhaps if I could uncover the lair and stay on good terms here, the villagers could be persuaded to help. I will try my best. The next day I caught a glimpse of a villager in the distance. We got ready and departed as new adventures were waiting. Henry Paul Durand was glad to leave the islanders behind us. The villagers wished us a good journey. Right. Cool. Right. Can we get back to the ship without running out of sanity? We can. I mean, we're probably going to have a negative outcome by resting here with such low sanity and not spending anything. But I don't want to if I can help it. So let's do it. Take it on the chin. Just as I was beginning to lose hope, I met a person native to this land. Z had heard good things about me and offered me her help. Oh, that's a good thing. So do we want direction or do we want food? Let's go for direction. Oh! Well, we're going to explore this island before we either take the ferry or come along here anyway. So I suppose... Oh, boo. Out of range. You don't know anything! That's as far as I can see. The person knew the land well and Z gave me directions so I would not get lost. Ah, that's lovely. Thank you, Z. Much appreciated. Muchos gracias. Oh, it's got a question mark in. Okay. Alright, so let's rest again. Our progress today had been steady and we were in good spirits. Letting the mood take him, Patrick Newton was singing just in front of what I was writing in my diary, so the narrator can't read it. I presume it was good. There we go. Started singing loudly. Unable to resist, I joined in myself a few moments later. By the time we finished, we were out of breath but light of heart. When we finally got to bed that night, it was with a sense of warm camaraderie and readiness for adventure. What we like. Hot, hot, hot. Singy, singy. Coolio. So, are we okay for... Yeah, we haven't spent... Ooh. You know what? I'm going to keep the pearls just in case we need them. Very nice. Right, so let's go and see what this is. It's only a stone's throw away. Oh, and Juby's back. Ooh. Well, that's a monolith. let's use Tubey first. That's good. It's free. That's good. I mean, God knows where Juby found it. Unless she's a cook. The monolith towered above me, its glossy surface, unlike anything I had seen before. It was as if the dark island fog had been captured in solid shape. As I lay my hand on the surface of the monolith, a shock coursed through my body. Images of the island flashed before my eyes, too fast to take in. Places I had been and places I had not. My mind scrambled for purchase in the flood, and slowly I forced myself to focus on an image of a single place. Right. Let's be oh, you can be out of range. Oh, that's a bit of a bugger. So we're on a 45% accuracy at the moment. So the treasure is somewhere in this direction. So I mean, that could be the end of the island here. It could be the start of another one. This leads somewhere, though, doesn't it? So let's not be greedy. Oh. Well. Oh. Yeah, we could probably been a little bit greedier than that. Oh well, never mind. Just coughing off the mic there. Well, I mean, we're here. So what do we do? I mean, I don't really want to be upsetting the islanders too much. I fear I will probably need their help come the big battle with the beastie. So do we just leave? That is really sucky. Like, really sucky. Let's go in this direction and hope to God we don't run into... We're going to run into natives, aren't we? Oh, lordy. And they want to fight us. There's no talking about this. We're straight into a fight, are we? Hmm. I mean, it's not good. Let's be honest here. It's not looking good. How can I be so vulnerable? 119%. If I flee, I'm going to lose my guy. I don't think I can hit hard enough. That's my problem. Damage of 28, damage of 28, damage of 28 and a vulnerability. It's that priest which is the scuttler here. I mean, 328s. Realistically, they're going to be taking out another person in my next go. I've got no choice on that. I'm going to flee. Yeah. Lost my guy. That is not good. However, it does mean I'm going to have to eat some fish. And yeah, we picked up a negative trait. That's about right. Lunatic level. Good times. Let's get out of here. I mean, we haven't lost any rating with the tribe, which is probably a good thing. Yeah, we're heading north rather than south. Alright, here's hoping this actually attaches to something. Stop, 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 stop. Okay. So let's heal up Paul. Good old Paulie. So we don't have any dynamite. We can't blow through. That is the end of this. So realistically, we're going to have to get down to here. That is so annoying. 2 dead ends. Oh, is it? Or is it? Actually, it might not be. That looks like a gap there. Alright, let's persevere. Let's go for 20% chance of going insane. I mean, we've committed. We might as well carry on. Right. Oh, Juvie, come on, save my life, please. Yeah, I'll take one of those just in case. Food would be fantastic. I discovered the abandoned campsite of a failed expedition. I noticed a pile of bones that had been recently cracked open and sucked dry of their marrow. Blue. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave that. Let's see if we can raise the islanders. Help me! Help me! I encountered a lone wandering trader from the local tribe. He was carrying a large knapsack stuffed full of miscellaneous items. Right. Is the Score Balamore. We're going to take you to... And that would appear to be it. Looks like we're just going to be sort of dredging it out. We shook hands, glad to make the deal, then hoisted her pack as he disappeared back into the wilds. I feel like we may be running into a fight with a python. Yeah, let's just get in there. What's the worst that can happen? Tap the giant snake which is already upon us. $66. We'll go for the butterflies. Oh god, you went the wrong way! You went the wrong way! Ah, yeah, of course, yeah. 3 snakes. You done? No? Well, we lost the mercenary now. Nugget! Thanks, Patrick. You played your part. Right, so we've got to get through here now. This is looking terrible. We're now going to go insane. I'm probably going to have to eat the tortoise. I drifted off to sleep when I was awakened by a rude surprise. Poor Henry Durant stood over my sleeping roll, loudly screaming obscenities. He stopped immediately when I sprang to my feet, clearly alarmed. Clearly, however, his mind had broken under the stress of our travels, and he blamed me. I can't fault him there. I have no defense. Cool. So I'm glad we established that. Just got to keep heading this direction, don't we? I mean, that looks like it's cut off up there. So if we go this way. Oh, thank the Lord. Quite literally. I was greeted by a local missionary who was visibly relieved to have company. You're the same, mate. We're the same, mate. The priest shook Anne Laura's Alexandra's hand, glad to offer a fellow believer the relative safety of the walls of the mission. The mission decided to lift our spirits with a sermon. True, true. He talked about the floodgates of heaven. After a passable night's rest, we were ready to partake in new adventures. You know what? I'm not there yet, mate. I am not there yet. After dinner, the missionary invited me to pray with him. Yeah, why not? I need all the help I can get. The prayer reminded me of my childhood. One more time? I mean, something interesting might happen for me. The missionary began to tell me more about the people of this island. He said they had much insight into their history. But I was quite surprised when he made crude remarks about the bodies of the islanders. The missionary grinned at me expectantly. The missionary erupted into laughter and passed me on the back. He proceeded to try and entertain me with more jokes and japes. Ha ha ha. Casual racism. Right. Do I have anything I can send to Paris? I can have my pearls, I guess. I'm not going to need them now, am I? The rest? Not so much. I mean, we've got the spike. No. We'll need that. We'll need that. Let's go. I mean, I saw a trader. Yeah, let's go see the trader. Come on, trader. You are needed. Oh. Oh, not Missy Peter. Out of everyone here, Missy Peter is one I do not want to lose. Star fruit. What you got, friend? Boingy, boingy, boing, boink. 5. Do I have anything on my body right now? I do. So it'd only be for poor Henry Durand. Unless he's got a saddle. So if I got rid of that... Yeah, 2's not going to make much difference. We'll get rid of you. We'll take you. 65, so I've got a 7. That works out just well. Cool. Paul, take this. We think you're going to need it. So, 74%. Let's see what this brings us. Now, please, 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 let that be enough to get them on my side, or else this is going to end very, very quickly. I approached the mouth of the cave trepidatiously, not sure what to expect. Bones littered the area, and a foul bestial scent filled my nostrils. The treasure of legend awaited outside, but first I would have to get past the Guardian or convince the locals to help me out. Where are the locals? Why don't I have access to the locals? Stealing my nerves, I lit a torch and crept inside the lair of the beast. The stench grew strong as I proceeded into the bowels of the cave, and it wasn't long before I saw the outline of a great beast. It's a crab. What? Where are the locals? I mean, I can't go back to the locals. I'm too far away from the ship, so I might as well die in glory. Bring a trophy, the great thing will provide the proof that I'd come here to find. Alright, let's do this. What we got? I mean, it's as good as I could have hoped, I suppose. What is going to hit next time? 20. 9. So we could delay the inevitable for 1 hit, I suppose. He's going to put 15 up himself? That's ridiculous. Oh well, why not? Oh, I did that the wrong way. It doesn't matter, I'm going to die anyway. There we go. Have a vulnerability. Roll! Reroll! Right, so... On you, good sir. You're asking for it, aren't you? I mean, fair play, mate, but that is your undoing. I'm sure of it. Right. I mean, we might sneak it through. It's going to be a very long battle if we are. Let's just go for it. So... if I throw that out, we're not going to take any damage. Although we're not going to do any damage to him though, are we? Oh, bloody done it again. No, not wrong button. I'm gonna die. Let's do it with style. Yep. Ooh. All right. Better hit. I mean, I guess this works for as long as my sailor holds out. So we got him down by a third. That album will grow in itself. Really loves giving me that vulnerability. Oh, that was rubbish. Why not? Just when you needed the green to come through too. Alright. So be our last go. Boom. Oh, we're still going with the tortoise, are we? So I've got a 100% chance of fleeing right now. I don't know what happens if I flee. That's it. Just hide, little tortoise. Hide. Here we go. Oh, one more round. Well, that's it. Die in your shell, mate. Die in your shell. The creature was too strong. Turning tail, I fled outside, quickly outpacing the beast. I'd have to find another sort of proof or give up on my attempt altogether. I mean, where were the islanders? Where were the islanders? There we go. Well, let's face it, the game has had it in for me on this playthrough for a while. I'm surprised I got as far as I did. I didn't have that much hope as far as this expedition was concerned with the team going into it. They weren't leveled up. They weren't equipped properly. I didn't even have a full team. So, hey-ho, I guess that is what it is. Never mind. We've given it a go. We did all right on Lunatic difficulty, considering it's the first time in doing it. I think we will be putting Curious Expedition 2 to bed for a while until I get sniffings of a new DLC coming out or whatnot. But until then, or until I get or feel the need to play this again, thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.